Now we're live, Erik. Nice to see
Hello.
you.
Hello, Gabriela.
Hi. It was a long time since we had a conversation. We have been following each other and we have talked sometimes, but it's really nice to have the interview with you today.
You too. You too.
But I'm curious, for all of those people who are following me, I am now on a video challenge, and one part of that is to have an interview with some person that I work with, or as a colleague, or someone who has made success on social media using attraction marketing especially. And one of the persons that I got to know quite early was you, Erik. It was really nice when you connected with me on social media. So we have been following each other. And
we have been following some of the same programs,
Yeah. And if someone is watching live, please write your name and say hello. And if you're watching the replay, please write hashtag and replay. And if I will soon introduce Erik, but before that, if there's someone who doesn't know me, I'm Gabriella Grotenfeldt, and I have and am the founder of GabriellaGrotenfeldt.com. I work with people who want to grow their business on social media using easy, simple social media strategies, and also grow their leadership to be a leader online and build their team. So that's a little bit about me. But before I start asking a lot of questions to you, Erik, tell me, who are you and what are you doing?
Well, I also want to help people go online with their business, and I live here in Denmark. I have a family, and originally I came from network marketing. I started about 6-7 years ago with network marketing and did it the old school way, and made a lot of meetings and met a lot of people and talked a lot about my products and my company. And I had some success, but suddenly the product I was selling was going out of production, so I had to start all over. So I have not been working so much with network marketing for about 3 or 4 years. I still have my income, my residual income, which is so cool. I still have that, even though I haven't been working for 3 years, so that's cool. But I decided last year, 2019, I decided to find another way, and I saw an ad on the internet, and I guess that's the same ad you saw at some point. And I started searching for what is attraction marketing. Is that just an online scam, or what is it? What is it? Can it be done? Is it possible? So I started following some of the same people that you are following, and I could see that they had success. So I started, working with attraction marketing.
Yeah, and it's quite funny. You are from Denmark and I'm from Sweden, but we work globally all over the world. And we found a really good education in how to grow and establish a business online using this method or attraction marketing from the US. And we are not that many from the Nordic countries still. We are a few, but not so many. Most of them are from the US. So it's really nice to be the first in the Europe. Or what do you think about that?
Yeah, it's cool. It's of course there are problems when you work from another country than US, where the community that we are following that they have their base, but it's challenging, but it's very funny to learn to communicate on another language like English. So we just talked a little before this, and we agreed that we would rather talk English because nobody understands Norwegian or Danish, because we are so small countries in the world.
Yeah.
But it's really cool to be able to work with people all over the world. Yeah.
Yeah, and in the beginning I thought it was quite hard to speak English, but then I talked to my American friends and our colleagues, and then they said, you speak absolutely wonderful. I can't speak 2 languages the way you are speaking 2 languages. So that helped my self-confidence in just talking, and you get used to it. It's no problem. In the beginning, it was a little bit harder.
Yeah. And I always think about Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's not very good at English, is he?
No.
And he has been a senator and a big actor. So if he can do it, well, we can do it too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I will think about that.
Yeah, do that.
What do you think is the best with attraction marketing? We did the research and was thinking, is this spammy or what is it? But as you said, a lot of people has had success.
I guess that the whole idea around attraction marketing is to add value to people and help people. Yeah. And that's really good. Instead of, I was used to coming from a place where I had to push people, I had to hunt them down and well, take my products and put them down in their heads. Well, now I add a lot of value, and people are starting to come in and wanting to know what am I doing, and how does it work. So it's really cool to add value to other people instead of just hunting them down.
Yeah, and be a human before you are a marketeer, because
absolutely, yeah,
social media is about engaging and have connection. And if I go to myself, I don't want to buy from a stranger who sends a spammy message to me, and you want to know the person behind that. And it's the same in the real life. It's the same when you do it offline as well, I think.
Yeah. It's like when a man comes into a bar, he doesn't go up to the first girl he sees and says, "Do you want to marry me?"
Yes,
it's not the way. Well, maybe he says that, but maybe he's drunk. But it never works, does it? We have to create some relations before we ask people to look at our stuff. And when we met, we have known each other online for a while, and you haven't tried to push something on me, and I haven't tried to push something on you. So we are having a okay conversation without pushing.
Yeah, I totally agree. And I think I can relate to it when I was working with sales, business to business, because there's a lot more about relations and networking. Maybe not the same in consumer marketing, but business to business is, you can use a lot of it on social media, the same kind of mindset. Because absolutely. You need to be authentic, and you need to have those CRM systems to follow up your businesses that you are working with. So a lot of things are much the same. But you need to learn how to do it on social media. A lot of skill sets.
It's very simple, but it's not easy.
No.
But it gets more easy if you know what strategy to use and how to do it the right way, because well, we can all start online on social media and start to dance on TikTok, but will that give us any sales in the long run? Maybe not, but it's very cool to know exactly what to do. And we have a roadmap we can follow, so we know exactly how to get to the goal, and that's really cool. That's what I like about this community we're in.
Yeah, I like that as well. And what I have been learning is that take one step in the roadmap and then take action, because it's really easy to be in the learning mode and just learn more and more things, and then you have forgot what you should do. It's so many things that are so fantastic to learn about.
Absolutely. And the cool thing is that if you don't have time, nobody is coming to harass you. You can do it in your own pace, and that's the really good thing about this. You can run through it, or you can take it slowly and learn the skills slowly if you want. So it's really good to have a roadmap and a strategy, so you know exactly what to do.
Yeah, I can totally agree with you. And I think when you started, and also when I started, it was a lot about doing advertising and do all of the things with ads. But now when we are starting to learn on how to grow organically as well, then I think it's really nice when you can combine the advertising with the organic way of growing your business.
Yeah, absolutely. The organic way is, let's face it, it's the best way to do it because it's free. You can have a business page on Facebook. It's free. You can go to Instagram. It's free. You can go to TikTok. It's free. You can go to YouTube. It's free. It's all free. But of course, we can pay for ads. But if we don't know how to do it and to do it the right way, we can lose a lot of money making ads on Facebook and making ads on all the platforms. So it's very important that we learn, and I hope that people that are listening to this maybe will consider learning the skills on how to do it the non-paid way, because it's very good, and it will teach people to make connections with other people the right way and not the spammy way.
Yeah, I totally agree. And one thing more that I learned and that I love is to track the things that you are doing and see what worked and what didn't work. And you can do that by the organic way as well, instead of seeing the metrics from your advertising, because, well, you put in your time and that's some kind of money as well, but you don't need to have a lot of money to start your business online, and that's wonderful. I think that will be more people in the future.
Absolutely, and as you said, it doesn't cost anything. So what is the reason not to do it? There is no reason. So if you can get a hold on these strategies and you can get a sneak peek, why not do it? Because it's, well, all you can lose is your time, and time is money, I know, but doing it the right way will really, really give you a head start. And most network marketers, most people that are totally offline, they don't know how to get started. So they lose a lot of time and they lose a lot of money because they don't know what to do. And we have that advantage because we know what to do.
Yeah, and we also have mentors who help us, and to have one who has done the success to help you not to do all of those mistakes that people that maybe just want to do it by themselves. I thought this would be easy. I have a master in economics. I have been a manager, but it wasn't that easy. You needed to learn the skill sets.
Yeah, absolutely. It's simple, but not easy. And well, it's the same as the influencers that we follow.
Yeah,
we look at them and we say, oh, they did this overnight. No, they didn't do this overnight. It took a lot of time. It took a lot of effort. It took a lot. It took a lot of work, and it took time, because getting followers and fans and so on, it takes a lot of time and a lot of adding value to people.
Yeah, and getting out of your comfort zone.
Absolutely.
To go live like this. I watched one of my first lives the other day, and it was awful. I didn't have the light. I couldn't speak. It was, but I did it, and now I can do it even easier.
Yeah. Well, my first Facebook Live, I thought about it for almost 5 weeks, I guess, before I did it. And then suddenly I was driving in my car and I said to myself, no, come on, it's now. So I took the handbrake into the side and went out in the middle of a field, because I wanted nobody to watch me. So I was standing outside the middle of a field in snowy weather, and I made my first Facebook Live, and it was awful. But when you get started, the worst is done. So from that on, it's getting easier and easier. But I'm still sweaty every time I go live, and I think that's natural, because if you don't care about it, the outcome will be really bad, I think. Yeah,
and when I go live, I usually think about, okay, who is this for? Who do I want to help with the things that I'm sharing? Instead, I thought it was hard in the beginning, because I'm quite used to talk to a lot of people, and that's a different way than speaking about. In this place, you need to think that you are speaking to one person as your friend or something, and it's a little different strategy. So I thought that was hard. So I had a post-it for a while where I put a name to one of my friends. So I thought that I was talking to her and explaining the things that I was doing, and it was really easy to do, and I got more comments when I tried to do talking like to a friend.
Yeah, that's a very, very good trick. I still use Post-it, not because I have a name on it, but because I have the 3 bullet points I have to remember. Because sometimes when I go live, I go totally black. So I need the 3 bullet points just to know what to talk about. Yeah. And that's all I need. That is the 3 bullet points, because it's not worth writing a lot of things down, because if you are reading from a script, people can hear that you're reading from a script.
Yeah.
So it's much better to just have some bullet points and get started with live. And I don't think I would have had so many on my email newsletter if I haven't made a lot of Facebook Lives, because that helped me a lot, because people will notice you, they will come to know you, like you, and trust you, because they kind of feel that I know this guy or I know this girl.
Yeah, and starting your email list is a really good tip, I think, because you don't own social media. And a couple of weeks ago, I think both Facebook and Instagram were just down, and you need to have your prospects in a way that you can talk to them directly. So building your email list is a really good way to start.
Yeah, and once again, it's almost free to make an email list. If you get people on an email list, well, you gotta have a lot of people to send to before you will be charged if you have the right program. So it's a very cheap way to get to people, and I think emails are so underrated in this society, because it goes right into people's computers and they open it up more, and I think they take it more serious than scrolling down Facebook. I think the emails are really, really good if you can get people's email address and start adding value in emails.
Yeah, and I realized it's just to ask for their email address. People give it to you because they want to have the value, and it's hard to find the things that you were talking about in the news feed, because it's so much. So if they give you the email address, then they can be sure that they always have the latest content.
Absolutely. And you can, of course, with emails, you can put links into them.
Yeah.
You can give them value. You can give them links to your stuff, links to blog posts, links to other experts or whatever, so that you can always bring some value to the table. And that's very important, that people feel that they get something.
Yeah.
You can't sell in every email. That would just drive people away.
Yeah, I agree with you completely. So before we end up, is it something you want to share to the people who wants to go on social media or have started and are frustrated and struggling? If you should give 3 things that you really think this is the way to go, what would you share then?
Well, the first thing I think they should do if they want to start attracting people is to go to their Facebook profile and look at that with another person's eyes and see, is this positive or isn't this positive? So do they have a lot of provocative stuff on their Facebook feed? Well, maybe it's time now to delete it and try to find some better pictures. Not a picture of your dog, but a picture where people can see you. So when they come into your profile, they don't look at a dog and think, I don't even know if this is a girl or a boy that has this Facebook page. Yeah. So clean up the Facebook page, and that's number 1, I guess.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
Number 2 is, well, I think they should reach out to you and get a link to a free boot camp. And I know you have a 10-day boot camp that will help them get started the way that we started. And I really would recommend that people reach out to you and get that link.
Yeah, it's the way we started, and it's really good. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah.
And then number 3 is, I found out this not so long ago, that mentorship is really, really important, because I have always thought that I can do everything alone. I don't want help from anybody because I can do this alone. And that's not the truth. The truth is, if you have mentoring from someone who is much better than you, that know a lot more than you do and have the skills, you will learn faster and you will really grow faster. So that's number 3, get mentorship.
Yeah, I totally agree. I actually started with a personal trainer at the gym as well, to go out of my comfort zone. It's like a mentor as well. And you can do it there. So why don't you do it with your business? So I totally agree.
Nobody goes to school without teachers, right?
No.
You will learn nothing. It might be fun. It might be very fun, but you will learn nothing.
Yeah, or you will learn something, but maybe not the things that will help you grow your business and do it fast as well.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you, Erik. I really appreciate that you took your time to be online with me
It's nice talking.
and live. And one of the good thing is that we have the same time zone. So
that's really easy.
I didn't need to convert anything to think,
No.
is this the right time? It was the same time for both of us. So
Absolutely.
thank you a lot, and take care, and good luck with all your businesses that you are doing. I know you are doing great, Erik.
Me too.
Bye.
Bye.